Okay, team. So we will be starting today's session. Well, good morning. And I am thrilled to let you know that I, Nikki Bhamra, and we also have another agent of ours, which is Rahul Chadha. We will be wrapping up the agent led training program with two of our sessions. My session will be Mastering Impact, which is the personality and communication edge. So, to give you an introduction of myself, since a lot of you might not already know who I am, my role at EXP is of an analyst in administration at EXP Realty India Division. I have 4 years of experience in corporate, so I've seen a bit. Let's just start with that. So, we've seen a bit. I've had the privilege of leading this impactful training with Vijay Kanchi. She has been the primary leader for this project, and I have been assisting her with this. And during my experience, I have had the privilege to mentor teams to exceed NPS targets. So I started with a customer service background, and in my very first role, I have had the experience and have had the opportunity to mentor teams to exceed their NPS targets. I have created new benchmarks where we were able to reach 150 plus positive NPS per employee. And I have been fortunate enough to lead that program for the training. After that, I was directly involved with a training program. It was an intensive, comprehensive training program at my previous company where we trained the employees on communication and personal development, which directly boosted client relationship and retention to 30%. So we've been here for some time. We've done some great work. And I am very fortunate to be able to help you guys in this company with this session of Mastering Impact with Personality and Communication Edge. So, before we dive in, let me ask you something. So, how many of you, and I can see your screen here, so let me just switch the tab real quick. How many of you have ever felt that you lost a deal, not because of the property, but because of the miscommunication? So maybe you weren't confident enough, or you couldn't quite connect with the client. So if you have been there, this is the training for you. And if you have been there, please drop in a yes in the chat box so I can know that we all relate with each other. So, speaking about understanding personality development, why this matters. We all know, and during our previous training sessions, yes, Vijay, you were trying to say something? Okay. So during our previous training sessions, we all have realized that real estate is not about selling homes. Real estate is about selling trust. It's about selling confidence. It's about selling a dream. So if your communication is weak, your deals will be weak. We all know that. And think about this. So, according to a study by Dr. Albert, 93% of communication is non verbal body language. And stay with me, I do have an exercise for you where we can go through the non-verbal body language topic, but 93% of communication is about non-verbal body language. And the tone of your voice play a bigger role than the actual words you say. So your personality is your brand. Doesn't make sense. When I speak to you, let me do this. Let me give you a real life example. If I stop sharing my webcam and I just say the same line again, your personality is your brand. You would still understand what I'm trying to say without looking at me. And if you look at me without hearing me, you would still understand what I'm trying to say with my body language. Because, as I mentioned, according to Albert, 93% of communication is nonverbal body language. So, the exercise that I have for all of you here, and let me share it. There we go. Let me show my webcam again. So, the exercise that I have for all of you today here is record a 2 2 minutes video of yourself, right? And there are going to be three different ways where you're going to analyze that video. So record a 2 minute video of yourself, look at it without audio. So analyze how your body language is and if you're being able to understand what you're trying to communicate through the video. The second way is to hear the video but not look at the video. So don't try to visualize what you're trying to say without looking at yourself saying that. And the third way is don't look at it, don't hear it. Send it to transcribing. So when you send your videos to transcribing, there's an option where you can ask the transcriber to transcribe the entire video, including filler words, including ifs, ands, buts, nos, all of that. And we need that to happen. So when you see a transcribed scripture of your own video, you realize the repetitive words that you usually use. So let's say there are people, and I have an example for it. So there are people who usually say you know a lot before every answer. So let's say I ask Deep a question and he goes, well, yeah, Nikki, this is how it works. This is how it happens. So he has a habit of saying, not saying that he has a habit of it, but for an instance, he has a habit of saying well a lot. He has a habit of saying a lot. But as humans, we don't actually say it out loud to the other person until we assess it. We self-assess it. So when you look at a transcribed scripture of your own video, you get an opportunity to understand what you often repeat or what are your filler words. And the way you speak, how could you transform it in a way that would make a bigger impact? Because people, the problem with human nature is, and I have major in psychology, so I know it the best. The problem with humans is, and it's a certified study, is that many of people, they hear, but they don't understand. So they hear what I'm saying, but they don't understand it. Let's say, for instance, for example, this meeting. So many of people might hear me saying this, but they're not understanding the actual value that I'm trying to spread. So you want to make sure, and it's not their fault. It's just that you are not being able to give people exactly what they're supposed to listen to. Make it impactful enough, change your tonality a little bit, switch your verbiage according to the audience that you're connecting with, and then this can happen. So in real estate, this matters the most because we're selling emotions, we're selling trust, we're selling confidence, we're selling a dream. So they need to understand what you're trying to sell. Not just the property, it matters, of course, but they also need to really connect with you in order to be able to buy from you. They can buy the same property from somebody else. But if you want to be the seller, you need to connect with the client. And it all starts with communication. It all starts with personality development. So let's start with self-awareness, as we spoke about it. So it's the same related to the exercise that we did. You need to self-assess yourself because we are humans. We get a little bit, tends a bit judgy when people tell us. And it's with me as well. I'm no bigger person in this conversation. This happens with me as well when I have a conversation with, for example, Sashank. I had this opportunity to had a retrospective meeting with Sashank 2 years ago, and he clearly told me in a retrospective meeting that I need to process my emotions before I take a decision, which he was absolutely correct with. And 2 years ago, I was 22, so 21 complete, 22 running, and I didn't have the emotional maturity to understand what he actually meant. It took me 2 years, and now I understand that your ego or your self-respect should not perform before your duties. Always remember that even if in real estate, you're following up with the same person 10 times a day and you feel defeated, do it the 11th time. Your ego should never perform before your duties. So he gave me that constructive criticism 2 years ago, and I'm very glad and proud of myself that I was being able to implement it into my life. And we have been doing great ever since then. So, emotional intelligence in communication. What does that mean? So, in case you don't know, emotional regulation by 80% of doctors worldwide is one skill that you need to excel to become the best at whatever job you're doing. So, be it a realtor in real estate, be it a surgeon, be it just a good person, be it a partner in relationship. Emotional regulance, what does that mean? Emotional intelligence, what does that mean? Equals to empathy. Emotional intelligence and emotional regulance, meaning you regulate your emotions, not believing everything you think. Too easy to say, too hard to perform. So, and it happens with me as well. As I say, I'm no bigger person. I understand psychology in the best way possible, but this happens with me when I speak to a client. Let's say when I speak to, I'll give you another example. When I speak to Sashank, when I speak to Vijay, and I'm not in a good mood. Many a times as humans, we actually create thoughts, we actually create emotions that are not there. They're just a reaction of the situation you are in. So let's say I'm in a bad mood and I go to work and I speak with Sashanka, speak with Vijay in that particular mood. It's not going to give me the outcome that I'm looking for. When we connect that into real estate as well, let's say I have had a fight at home and then I'm going to do a site visit, I don't want to take that mood with me into the site visit. So I want to regulate my emotion before I step out of my house. Make sure I don't let my ego perform before my duties. In front of that client, I'm going to make a poker face. I'm going to create a facade. That client is not supposed to know I have had issues at home or in personal life. So, whenever you're trying to be professional with the client, ensure that your personal life is not interfering with their professional life. So you try to create that emotional regulance and emotional intelligence. I'll give you an example. Even if you have a PhD or you have a double master's, knowing what to speak is knowledge. Knowing when to speak is intelligence. That's how we can put it. So always make sure, even if you have a PhD, double master's, you're the big elephant in the room when it comes to education. You have the knowledge, but you need to master the intelligence on when to speak, when to share that knowledge, who to share it with. Moving forward, building confidence. If you don't believe in yourself, why would your clients believe in you? The truth we all need to go through. So, when you are doing a site visit, when you are meeting a client for the first time, and I'm super proud of, I think, Hiren Trivedi and Mrs. Parul Trivedi for this, they are always confident about what they want the client or what they want to give to the client. So, they will never give the client a property they're not looking for. They're going to confidently sit. They're going to ask them, hey, how can we help you? Because we can sell properties. That's their confidence. What the client is looking for is a conversation they're supposed to have with them. So they bring in the client comes in, they sit with them, they go through a whole multiple choice questions where they ask them, what are you looking for? What's your budget range? How can we help you? What area are you looking for? And then they scout one for them, they create a personal relationship with them, and that's when they sell it. And I forgot I should also say in Hindi because we have a lot of agents who would like to be comfortable in Hindi too. So जब आप set right, you want to ensure कि आप अपने client को जानते हो. In case आप उन्हें जानते नहीं हो, they won't know you, you won't know them, you won't be able to sell them something because they will have this in their mind that you're trying to sell them something. Connection बनाइए, connection बनाने के पहले confidence दिलाइए, उन्हें trust दिलाइए that you are the person they can buy the property from because it's an investment, it's a house. People live in that for 20 years. People give that to their children. सो आपको ये कॉन्फिडेंस बनाना है कि भाई तो अगर मुझसे कुछ खरीद रहा है तो ट्रस्ट करके खरीद. आई एम गोना गिव यू द बेस्ट व्हाट्स पॉसिबल फॉर यू, एंड फॉर दैट यू हैव टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट इन योरसेल्फ. अब खुद ही कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है और आप खुद ही कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं है उनको बता रहे हैं कि आप ये खरीद सकते हो. The first thing, practical enough, he's going to say, you don't know it yourself. How are you sure you can sell it to me? Or is it going to be good for me? So we have to build confidence. And if you're ever not confident, take a deep breath. You may have seen a lot of times, and it comes very, very helpful in professional communication as well, where अगर आपको एंजाइटी हो रही है, आप कभी देखना सिंगर्स को देखना, एक्टर्स को देखना, whenever they are giving interviews or they are on a podcast, right? अगर आपको एंजाइटी हो रही है, you don't know what to say, you're not confident, take a deep breath, slow down, understand, and this is how manipulate yourself into thinking you're not anxious. You don't have to believe every single thought that comes to your mind. Understand that. You have to understand हर एक चीज जो आप सोचते हैं जरूरी नहीं वो सच. So how I think of it is, and I'm going to be honest, so I am not a person who likes to be on stage, or I'm an extroverted person, that does happen, but I'm not a person who would like to give trainings onto a topic for like hours and hours. So कभी भी आप अगर anxious होते हो, do you know, in case you don't know, do you know your mind and your body does not understand the difference between anxiety and excitement? I'm sure you didn't know that. So kabhi bhi aap anxious hote ho site visitors, and I remember, I think if I'm not mistaken, Deepji said this ya kisi aur ne question pucha tha when we had a session with Sandhya Virmal on social media marketing. And किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि यार मैं बहुत एंशियस हो जाता हूँ before I come in front of camera. I get really anxious. I don't want to show my face. I'm very anxious about that.
Yeah, that was me actually. Yeah.
That was you, right? So what happens, Deep, is you just trick yourself. I'm very excited to be in front of camera. I'm not sure what I'm going to learn from it, but I have to be in front of the camera because I'm super excited. I want to know what it feels like to be in front of the camera. And trust me when I tell you this, जो भी आप out loud कहते हो ना, whatever you say, whatever you speak out loud, your brain believes it. Trust me, I can make this side visit happen. I can do this. I can make so and so GCI in a month. Your brain will believe it, and it will structure itself in a way that you will perform in a way that you'll gain confidence to be able to do it. So I'm unconfident. I don't know what to do. I want this session to be the best ever. I don't want to mess up this session. Don't think like this. I'm excited to do this session. I'm not trying to gain something validating from this session, but I'm trying to gain learning from this session. Regardless, it's my job to give this session. It's my job to do the site visit. It's my job to create a certain income to be able to help my family. It's my job to create the life that I want. Because if I don't do it, nobody's going to give it to me. So if you're not confident, if you're usually anxious, it could be excitement. You just need to trick yourself into thinking you're not anxious. You're excited about it. You don't know what's going to happen, but you're looking forward to what's going to happen. So always remember, build your confidence, say it out loud in a positive way so your brain can restructure itself to build the confidence that you already don't have, because you're saying it out loud, so it's going to believe it. Also, professional communication. So
basically, it's all about manifestation, right?
No, wait, no. Who said that? Who has that question? Okay. It is about manifestation, Deepji, but I'd like to clarify here. I'm not trying to put anybody down.
No.
I believe in manifestation. But the problem is
positive manifestation, basically.
Yeah, कुछ लोगों का कैसा होता है ना दीप जी. I'll give an example. And when I tell you this, I mean it. कुछ लोगों का कैसा होता है, यार मेरे लिए ये हो नहीं रहा है. Let's say I take this training today. The training doesn't go well. What I know about myself, I'm going to take some learning from it. निकी तूने ऐसे ट्रेनिंग किया था, ट्रेनिंग अच्छी नहीं गई, क्यों अच्छी नहीं गई? So find a way so you don't go through this again. And then you manifest it in a way, ठीक है, ये अच्छा नहीं गया, I know I can do this, that's manifestation. I know I can do this, I'm going to make it better so this doesn't happen to me again. And then you take steps towards it. अभी का, and me being Gen Z, but I'm just telling you, अभी generation में क्या होता है, manifestation is मैंने बोल दिया हुआ नहीं. That's not manifestation. मैंने बोल दिया हुआ नहीं और मैंने बोल दिया उस पे किया नहीं कुछ भी. That's the same. If I say, and when I tell you this, Deepji, when I tell you this, if I say I win every single time in everything I do, I mean it. Because even if I'm getting to learn something from any matter, I'm winning. If I lose a site visit, if I lose a client, if I'm not being able to sell a property, if something is not happening the way, if I'm not getting the promotion I'm looking for, if I fail at an interview, and if I get to learn from it, at least one single thing, I won. I don't consider that as a loss. And that's when you manifest. So, this is what I did wrong in this interview. This is what I'm supposed to do so that I don't fail. And then I work towards it with action plans so it actually doesn't happen with me again. And that's how you manifest words with actions and then you achieve results. So you're absolutely correct. Manifestation, yes, it works, but you've got to put in that work. It's just saying it out loud. That's not gonna work. So if you're scared, Deepchi, I'll give you a challenge today. I'll give you a challenge because I love how productive you are. I'll give you a challenge today. Try saying out loud, hey, I want to create my first video because I know a lot of leads are getting generated by digital media. So I'm going to create my first property showcasing video showing myself, and I'm going to do it until I'm comfortable looking at myself on camera. Keep doing it until you're comfortable. You're not going to be comfortable just because you're saying you're going to be comfortable. You're going to be comfortable because you're doing that thing so much over and over again that now your brain is customized to it. ये बंदा तो भी कैमरा के सामने आ ही जाएगा.
Challenge accepted. Sure.
Challenge. I'm waiting to see your video.
Yeah. Thanks for the push, Nikki. Thanks for the push.
Definitely. So yeah, repetitive. That's also something very good. It's a little off this pillars of personality development, but also team. If you're ever, and also it's also related to anxiety. It's something that we all go through. I'm sure the best of us are great at faking it. I am the best at faking it. If I'm anxious, you're never gonna look at it from my face. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna look at me. You're gonna think, oh, she is good. She's not scared of it. Internally, I am dying. Never gonna show that I'm anxious or something. The reason being, I know it myself. The more you do something, the more your brain is customized to accept that this is what it is. That's how you manifest. So say it out loud. I can do this. Keep doing it, and then one day you're going to be accustomed to it. So, importance of effective communication. This is one of the greatest strengths that I have seen. So, effective communication is what I just said, right? Active listening, clarity and brevity, let's say tonality and body language, handling objections. So, when people, a lot of times, what happens is, and it's also on the speaker, it's also what you're trying to say, what you're trying to sell. So, active listening is agents don't just listen, they have to do something. So, Stephen Covey, if I'm not mistaken, he said the biggest communication problem we have is we don't listen to understand. We listen to respond. And it's a huge problem this entire millennial and Gen Z generation is going through. We listen so we can respond. Hey, Nikki, you did that. No, I didn't do it because so. No, I didn't do it because and then my ego performs before my job. No, active listening is, hey, Nikki, you did this. Why did you do it? Me keeping myself empathetically, I regulate my emotions before I respond. I actively listen to them. Let's say a client comes to me and he goes, this was not even the kind of house that I was looking for. What are you doing? Do you even understand the requirement I have of the house that I'm looking for? Rather than me letting my ego perform before my job, this is exactly what you said you were looking for. You were confused. And then the client is going to go away, taking my money because I didn't get to crack the deal. Instead of that, I need to actively listen to the client. Let's reiterate what you were looking for. I believed you were looking for this, and this. I now understand you're not looking for that. Let's sit together, find what you're looking for. So, can you give me in bullet points you're looking for this, and this? So, active listening, listening to not respond, listening to understand what the other person is trying to say. And empathy plays a key role in that. And ego plays the biggest negative role in that. But still, empathy is the key performer in that. Now, clarity. Keep it short and impactful. काफी 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 बड़े बड़े लोगों ने ऐसा कहा होगा that the lesser you speak, the more impact you make. We all have heard that. We all have heard that. And it is true. The reason being, जब आप कम बोलते हो, आप एकदम precise बोलते हो. ज़्यादा बोलते हो, you try to cover so many aspects कि सामने वाला इतना confused हो जाता है कि वो भूल जाता है कि उसे ध्यान किस बात पे देना था. So try to keep it precise, try to keep it short, try to keep it impactful. You're looking for this house, you're looking for a house that includes this, and this. When are you trying to buy it? What's your maximum budget? How is your communication style? A lot of our real estate agents, they forget हर एक इंसान same नहीं होता. We forget to ask them, how soon do you want me to get back to you? Do you want to hear from me every single day? Do you want to hear from me every other day? Do you want me to get back to you every week with one or two properties जो आप Saturdays or Sundays में जाके directly देख सकते हो because you're a busy person? Many of our times we don't even ask the client what their communication preference is. Do you want me to keep calling you? If you're at work, do you want me to keep sending you SMS? Do you want me to email you? Because if that's what you look forward to every morning, I can email you. Do you want me to directly connect with you with a certain person? We have to ensure the clarity कि उनका communication preference जो है वो हम ध्यान में रख रहे हैं. Create an Excel sheet for it. अगर आपके पास काफ़ी clients हैं, if you're like Shashank Chauhan, if you're like Deep Singh, if you're a person, create an Excel sheet. Take your job more seriously. This is what's going to make or break you. So ensure you have an Excel sheet. ये वाला client इसको ऐसे पसंद है. This is what he's looking for. If I get a house, hyperlinks, these houses can be given to them. We can showcase these houses to them. So preferences, Chana, is very important. The tonality and body language. I think we went through this in the very early stages of the presentation, but the tonality. So I'll give you a very quick example. Imagine if I take this presentation like this, like if I just speak like this the entire time in this presentation, are you gonna like, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna move out of this presentation. What comes to your mind is, why is she shouting? Why is she being aggressive? We're just here to learn. That's the tonality difference. Imagine me saying the presentation like this. Hi Deep, how are you? Hoping you're having a great day. Yeah, I understand you're finding it hard to find a home. Yeah, I get it. It's been hard these days. Okay, how about we do it this way? Let's go through your budget. Let's go through what you're looking for. Let's go through a due date. How nice this sounds. How nice this. The tonality you're using to approach your clients plays a very big role in how comfortable they are with you. Because then they know, oh no, this guy knows how to handle me. I can call them whenever I want, and he's going to hear me so he can understand me. So tonality plays a very big role. Body language as well. Yeah, when you're selling to, let's say, somebody in the Bangalore WhatsApp group chat, if I'm not mistaken, somebody sent in that I think Arnab Goswami or somebody bought a real estate property, and it was a huge investment. And when you're selling to clients like that, when you're selling to clients who are millionaires, billionaires, or like huge money clients, they are going to look at you before they even look at the property. They want to make sure they're buying the property from a reliable person, from a reliable brokerage. They like the property already. They can do whatever they want with the property. If they want it, they can go to another brokerage, they can buy the property right away. But if they want to buy it from you, they will look at you before they even look at the property. So the way you present yourself, the way you carry yourself. So something Shashank has always reiterated, wear a suit. Whenever you go to a site visit, wear a suit, wear a suit, wear a suit, be professional. Because imagine if I were to be a millionaire, which I will be very soon. You've got that in writing. But if I were to be a millionaire and I'm buying a property from, let's say, Bilesh from Bangalore. So if I'm buying a property from them, पहले जाकर के ना मैं जब प्रॉपर्टी देख रही होंगी तो आई विल बी वेरी कंसर्न अबाउट द बंदा एज वेल. ठीक है, अब ये मेरे को रियल्टो प्रॉपर्टी भी एंड आई रियली लाइक द प्रॉपर्टी, पर वो जिस तरह बेच रहा है ना, दैट्स मेकिंग मी कंसर्न कि यार ये प्रॉपर्टी सही तो है ना. मतलब ही इज नॉट well dressed. His body language is everywhere. He's like shaking this entire time. He's not confident. See, I told you, you've got to be confident in yourself before you could give the site visit to somebody else. So, if I were to be a millionaire, और मैं ऐसे बंदे को देख रही हूँ जो confident नहीं है, he is not well dressed. He is not precise with what he's showing in the property. Clarity नहीं है. वर्बाइज नहीं है, बॉडी लैंग्वेज नहीं है. अगर वो यहाँ वहाँ इतना है, सो व्हाट आर द चांसेस कि मैं प्रॉपर्टी बाय करूँ, मुझे इश्यू पड़े और फिर ये बंदा आए ही नहीं. मतलब ही इज जस्ट गायब फ्रॉम द पिक्चर. आई कांट कनेक्ट विद हिम बिकॉज इट्स लाइक दिस राइट नाउ. सो व्हाट इफ वंस आई एम ऑलरेडी in the property, once I already buy the property and this guy goes vanish, what am I going to do? So always body language, tonality, the way you carry yourself, confidence, professionalism. Wear a suit every time. Wear a suit. You don't have a suit, kuch bhi pehn lo, wear a coat over it. Get a trouser, get a coat. We all can get that, right? At least utna hum sab kar sakte hain. So wear a coat, wear a trouser, andar jo pehna pehno. So wear a jersey, wear a V-neck, wear a crew neck, wear a round neck, whatever you want to wear. But wear a blazer. When a person looks at you, उसको ऐसा होना चाहिए कि यार ये सही बंदा है. He is related to also a very known global brokerage like EXP Realty. He's going to give me something nice. So that, I think somebody is unmute, but that's okay as far as it's not. Yeah, as far as it's not. Okay, there we go. All right. First impressions matter, as I just said. So the way you carry yourself, the way you speak to the other person, we are all born alone. We're all going to die alone. The only thing you're going to leave in this world is your legacy. The way to succeed in life is your legacy, which means you're not going to know for who you are. You're going to be remembered for how you treated the other person. So first impressions matter. Milo, they just reached out to you. It's a cold lead, but it's a pretty warm lead. Not even a hot lead, but it's a pretty warm lead. ठीक है, अपन को मिलो in your suit, in your trousers. You're looking nice. You're speaking nice. Your tonality is calm. Your words are precise, right? You're confident that you can sell them a property that they're looking for, and they're not going to have issues with it. So that can create a good first impression. And trust me when I say this, first impression is the last impression. People say, oh, no. People change. And then the other impressions, no. Personally, in my life, I have seen this कि जो मेरे दोस्त थे जो 2-3 साल पहले से जानते थे अलग ट्रीट, और जो मुझे 1 साल से जानते हैं वो मुझे अलग ट्रीट करते हैं. And I'll be very honest, जो मुझे 3 साल से जानते हैं ना वो मुझे थोड़ा and I'll be honest with that. I don't have any ego with that. मुझे थोड़ा like ही ट्रीट कि यार ये तो अपनी बंदी है, क्या ही है, मतलब ठीक है, ये हो गया वो हो गया. But the people who know me like since a year, they are entirely scared of me. They're like, नहीं ये नहीं करना है, and she's gonna get mad, ये नहीं करना है, she's gonna feel bad. So just make sure your first impressions actually last. पहले ही आप unprofessional दिख जाओगे, वो बंदा unprofessional ही समझेगा. Property खरीदने के बाद भी. So it's very important. First impression में ही you look professional. You look like you're gonna give them what they're looking for. So make sure that your first impression, which is going to be your last impression, is impactful. When you speak, आपके वर्ड से वो झलकना चाहिए. When you're showcasing a property, आपके बॉडी लैंग्वेज से वो झलकना चाहिए. When you're speaking with them, आपकी tonality और वर्ड से वो झलकना चाहिए. So your first impression, which will be your last impression, should and must be impactful. Now, speaking about career growth and opportunity, so I'll give you the best example. I have Nawaz Ahmed over here. He used to be one of our agents. ठीक है, he never joined our brokerage as the transaction specialist. But the way he carried himself, so the way he suited himself, जैसे वो खुद को रखते हैं, जैसे वो बात करते हैं. And I have over the years, I've very much mellowed down. I was very strict when I was younger. But जो आप discipline रखते हैं, which I'm still, I have great discipline with what I do. So अगर आप discipline रखते हैं, the other person, even though looking at where you are right now, they will give you the opportunities for where you're supposed to be. So Nawaz ने join किया था as an agent. We were looking for a transaction specialist in Bangalore, and his profile caught our attention as soon as it could. बंदा professional है. He knows how to communicate. He knows how to create network. He knows how to connect with people. He knows how to showcase a property. He knows how to sell a property. So you want to be like Nawaz. When people think of you, they should be thinking of things like this. Deep is professional. Deep knows how to sell a property. Deep has a lot of connections. Deep can do whatever he wants. If he wants to be in front of a camera and then showcase a property, he can be in front of a camera and showcase a property. I know he can do that. So you want to create your impression like that. And that's when you have career growth. Also giving the example best is Sashank Vasishta himself. So he was in Sotheby's before. Now he's a country leader in Experiat India, all because of his personality. किसी सीईओ ने, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ने ये नोटिस किया कि यार ये बंदा जो भी है, ही इज डिसिप्लिन्ड. तुम इसको एक नंबर दो कि यार हमको यहाँ तक का सेल्स टारगेट करना है, ही विल अचीव इट. Regardless if it's a very high number, regardless how he's going to do it, regardless if you give him an action plan or not, he is disciplined enough to create an action plan to reach that sales target. That's how you want to be known, and that's how you get opportunities. I just gave you 2 real life examples. Sashank Vasishta, now the country leader of Experiat India. Nawaz Ahmed, now the transactions specialist manager of Bangalore. So अगर आप कैरी करना सीख जाओ खुद को, करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी, ग्रोथ अपॉर्चुनिटी अपने आप आपके पास आ जाती है. And people who see that potential and they want to award that potential, they do it. They just do it. They don't feel like नहीं यार पर ये अभी एजेंट है, नहीं but इनका इतना एक्सपीरियंस है. They don't look at it. They'll give you the opportunity because they have the potential for it. Nothing else. So make sure when people are looking at you, they can find that and sense that potential in you. Don't be underconfident. Once you're underconfident, people are going to doubt anything that they have for you. Now, networking skill. Your network is your net worth. Correct? If I'm not mistaken, that's correct. So, when it comes to networking, मेरा पहले एक बहुत खराब था तो मैं because I was young, okay, like we've all been there. But पहले मेरा ऐसा था that whenever I used to go to events, I would go to event, do the event, come out, and then leave. Like not speak with people. Because I thought it's about attending the events. Like what are you going to do other than that? Took me a year to realize that you go to the events to create a network. You don't go to the events to go to the event. You go to the event so you can connect with people who are present at the event. That's your network. Those high caliber people, those high caliber agents, those high level executives, that's your next career opportunity. That's your net worth. That's your network. So it took me a year and a half to realize कि यार ये भी होता है. Because until, like I'm saying you, until somebody said it to me, like, why are you going to these events if you're not networking? And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, you're supposed to talk to people. So when you're talking to people, again, जो भी दिखे, create a network with them. Even if it's a small talk, right? Hi, hello, how are you? Yeah, I work with the Experiat India. I'm an agent there. Yeah. And try to be as precise and clear with the communication. Nobody who wants to make money wants to hear anything that doesn't earn them money, including me. So if you are going to sit there, you're going to tell me something, and then if it doesn't make, I'll be like, why is he saying me this? That's how my brain. Or if I'm not low, think, why is he saying me this? It's not giving me any education. So be precise. किसी को मिलो, network करो, तो उनको थोड़े bullet points बताओ. I'm an agent. I work with EXP Realty India. Yeah, it's a global brokerage. Like we work in 27 countries now. Yeah, and I am into real estate. So residential property is my forte. That's my expertise. And so far एक दो साल में अपने ने इतना इतना तो आराम से सेल कर दिया है. तो अब तुम क्या कर रहे हो? अब तुम उस बंदे को बता रहे हो एक इमेजिनेशन कि ये निकी बम रहा है, ये रेसिडेंशियल में काम करती है, इसने 2 साल में इतना इतना बेचा है. सो अगर उसके साथ कोई अपॉर्चुनिटी या नेटवर्क पोजीशन करनी हो, सो दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन दैट्स गोना बी बेनिफिशियल फॉर मी. So when you go to events, when you network with people, make your bullet point. Create an elevator pitch. Make your bullet points, and always keep it in metrics. ये 2 साल में मैंने ये उससे 93% ये हुआ है, या मैंने इतना कमीशन ग्रॉस कमीशन इनकम बनाया है, या मैंने इतने प्रॉपर्टीज रेसिडेंशियल में सेल किया है, इतने प्रॉपर्टीज कमर्शियल में सेल किया है, या ये या वो या लग्जरी में सेल किया है. बट ऑलवेज कीप इट इन अ मेट्रिक. I'm gonna go through the slides pretty quick now because we only have 10 minutes. But yeah, okay. There we go. Give me one sec. Okay, we only have 10 minutes. We've got to do it quick. So, why this matters in real life? मैंने कहा, strong personalities command respect. What did I say 10 minutes ago? People who know me since a year, they respect me enough to not, we can't cuss in this company, but to not mess around, right? जो मुझे 1 साल से जानते हैं, उनको पता है कि she doesn't like to be treated like this. We're not supposed to do this with her. When you're also networking, when you're also with a client, make sure that your personality commands that respect. Again, remember, not ego, respect. 10 बार फॉलो अप कर लिया तो 11वीं बार नहीं करूंगा, उसको ईगो बोलते हैं. That's not respect. रिस्पेक्ट इज, जितनी बार भी मैं साइट विजिट में इसके साथ जाता हूँ, ये बंदा शो अप ही नहीं करता है, पता नहीं है इसको क्या है. दैट्स अ प्रॉब्लम कि वो साइट विजिट नहीं कर रहा है, तो क्यों नहीं कर रहा है? सिट विद देम, हैव अ वर्ड, or tell them we've showed you 10 different properties, you're not liking any of them. I think we need to sit and reassess what you're looking for. अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स आप रिस्पेक्टफुली भी तो दूसरे बंदे को बता सकते हो ना. मतलब कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो उसका इमीडिएट सोल्यूशन झगड़ा तो नहीं हो सकता. स्पेसिफिकली इन अ प्रोफेशनल सेटिंग, आई विल टेल यू दिस, आई हैव हैड conversations with Shashank so many times on complications that I was facing. कभी भी कंपनी में कोई कॉम्प्लिकेशन होती है, I don't want to say I don't want to work with your company. ये सब कौन पता है? You can't speak like that to your country leader. You can't speak like that to your client. So you want to make sure आप respect command करो, but in a personality that's, you will get treated the way you're treating the other person. That's it. So if you go, I don't want to be in your company, ऐसे कौन काम करता है? I don't want to give you property, तो buy from somebody else. Don't do this. Sit with them. You want to be treated respectfully, you treat them respectfully. पूछो क्या चल रहा है, 12 प्रॉपर्टी दिखाए, एक भी नहीं पसंद आ रहा. Is it something I'm missing? Isn't something we're missing? Do you have any specification कि क्या आपको चाहिए जो आपको नहीं मिल रहा? So command respect with a strong personality. Effective communication to negotiate better, we all know that. Building stronger connections, again, related to stronger personalities. Inspiring trust. You need to know that people will only trust you when they respect you. Yeah, it's a harsh truth. It's a harsh truth, but they can only trust you if they respect you, because उनको अगर ऐसा लग रहा है ना कि यार ये बंदा सीरियस नहीं है इसको काम को लेके, he's coming unsuited, वो कैसे भी प्रॉपर्टी दिखा देता है, I think he's just trying to sell me the property so he can make a commission out of it. He's never going to trust you. Why? Because he doesn't respect you. Why? Because you have not created a personality that can be respected. Harshful, I know it is the truth. And I have to accept it because I was that person 4 years ago. And I have no shame, no ego in accepting that. If you don't treat yourself with respect, yourself with confidence, you can't share that with the other person. If you don't share it with the other person, you can't expect them to do it. So you do it first. Create a personality that people can respect. Put it in a professional work environment. Treat them with respect and they'll reciprocate. That's how it works. And once they reciprocate, they'll be able to trust you with what you're saying. And then mastering skills for various scenarios. So, जैसे मैंने कहा, I am into administration in this company, but I'm still doing the training. Not my forte. This is not something that's directly related to my role, but still, I can do it because I have a skill at it. I have a skill at speaking, or I have a skill at training. I have a skill at networking with people. So अपना skill थोड़ा सा expand करो, राइट? थोड़ा सेल्स के बारे में जानो, थोड़ा कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में जानो, थोड़ा नेटवर्किंग के बारे में जानो, थोड़ा प्रॉपर्टी के बारे में जानो. सेलिंग अ प्रॉपर्टी has to do very little with the property itself, but a lot with how you showcase that property. Something I've also realized in the past year is that 50% of selling a property is dependent on how you showcase it. So property could be very good, but if you're just not good at showcasing the benefits of that property, the amenities of that property, then I'm going to take it. I won't take it, right? And I'm not even buying once. Imagine the person who's going to invest that money. वो क्या सोचेगा? So also mastering skills for better negotiation. अलग 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 तरह के skills गेन कर लीजिए. सॉरी, आई हैव मीटिंग नोटिफिकेशन. अलग अलग स्किल्स गेन कर लीजिए. नेटवर्किंग कर लीजिए, negotiation skills कर लीजिए. And we have like plenty. We have these trainings. We have plenty trainings on Coursera. We have plenty trainings online now where you can learn how to negotiate better, be it in a corporate setting for a role, be it in a real estate setting for a site visit. But always remember the key into any skill, वो तुम कस्टमर सर्विस ले लो, यू कैन टेक सेलिंग, तुम कोई भी स्किल, कोई भी जॉब, कोई भी रोल ले लो, द की इज एम्पैथी एंड रिस्पेक्ट एंड इमोशनल रेगुलेशन. अगर ये तीन बेस नहीं है, no matter what you do, you're not going to be the best at it because you're not keeping the other person involved at it. अकेले का काम है तो कुछ भी करो, doesn't matter. But as soon as the other person gets involved in any work you do, think about them before you think about yourself, because now that person is involved. So work settings, site visit, selling a home, buying a home, be it anything. अगर दूसरा बंदा involved है, sit with them, learn about them, understand them, command respect with your personality from them so they can trust you, and then you can do exactly what you want. So now, pillars of personality development, a quick recap. We have spoken about confidence, we have spoken about emotional intelligence. To rewind, remember, knowledge is what to speak, intelligence is when to speak and who to speak with. Always remember that. It took me 2 years to understand that. Resilience and adaptability. Personal branding, growth mindset. Personal branding का एक session लिया था, I think few days back, by one of our very reputed agents. You must attend that. एक बार उसकी recording देख लेना, we will have it in March. But also personal branding. So, and we only have 3 minutes. Gonna have to rush. Okay, so personal branding. आपको ये जानने में काफी खेद होगा कि काफी times companies and rich people, they tend to trust people more who have already a brand name, who are reputed. So why do agents connect with eXp Realty as a brokerage? Because this is a reputed brand. This is a known brand. It's a trusted brand. So jab developers, when DLF and Godrej, when they listen to, oh, I'm an agent with eXp Realty India, you're already distinguished by the crowd. They already trust you because you have a brand. And in eXp Realty India, we are very happy and fortunate enough for letting our agents, or not letting most honestly, but trying to educate our agents on how to create their own brand. हम तो चाहते हैं कि वो हमसे कनेक्टेड रहे, पर हम ये भी चाहते हैं कि वो खुद की भी एक पहचान बनाए. So even if they're trying to sell it on their own, they can, when they walk into a room, they're respected because people know them. So create your own personal brand, social media mein, which I am sure Deep is going to do today because he has accepted my challenge. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to forget it, Deep. I never forget things. Ek personal brand banaiye. Make an Instagram page. I am not influencing anybody to betray the company that they work with. So always remember, page banaiye, but then mention that you are connected with the eXp Realty India. Don't go haywire saying, oh, I work alone. Never do that. Never betray the people you work with. So, एक Instagram पेज बनाइए अपने खुद का रियलिटी एस्टेट का, और उसमें बस मेंशन कर दीजिए that you are an agent of ours, but then make videos online, create your own online digital footprint, own online social presence, जिसको लोग देखे तो वो समझ पाए ठीक है this is the person who does this 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 and this, so I can connect with them, they have their own personal branding, let's go with them. A growth mindset, let me see how many. Ooh, we don't have enough time. Okay, so growth mindset. Oh, this we've done this. Okay, good. So growth mindset, I'll tell you honestly something, and let me do one thing. Let me stop sharing because it's already, but here, share here. Okay, awesome. So, growth mindset. I'll tell you one thing very honestly. Whenever any opportunity is given to me, whenever I'm in this, I think I have become very neutral to this. But अगर कोई मुझसे कुछ बात करता है, or any opportunity is given to me, or I'm speaking with a client or Sashank or for anybody, I always keep in mind, what does this look like in future? Am I gaining any learning experience from this? Am I gaining any money from this? Am I gaining any network from this? How is this going to help me become a better version of myself in future? So you have to have a growth mindset कि अगर ये इस बंदे के साथ, if it aligns with my professional growth, that's the only time I'm going to invest my time into it. If it does not align with my professional growth, I am not investing my time into it. Be it scrolling on Instagram or just going outside because you want to, but then you don't feel like going outside, but you feel FOMO of not going outside and partying. So if it does not align with your overall goal of what you want to become, keep a mindset. If it does not help you become that, don't invest your time into it. I will skim through a few more slides. 3-second rule. Okay, something I also want to speak with you about. So, आप लोगों ने 3-second rule के बारे में सुना होगा, and it's also an advice I would like to give to Mr. Deep. 3-second rule is basically make a decision in 3 seconds, because then your mind will trick you if you want to do it or not. So अगर मैंने किसी को, and just like he did, so I'll give you the best example. I gave him a challenge and he immediately accepted that. I'll make a video today, I'll show it to you because I want to do it. अगर आप 3 सेकंड में कोई डिसीजन नहीं बनाते, you get an alarm, you hit snooze on that alarm, you go back to sleep, 2 घंटे चले गए, you're still on bed. You want to do a side visit, but now you're thinking, oh, I don't feel confident enough to do that side visit, or I don't feel a certain way to do that side visit. 3 seconds से ज़्यादा उसके बारे में सोचा, most probably, and your human brain is wired that way, you're gonna take a decision that's on the negative side. It's literally, this is how it happens. Your brain will trick you into choosing a more comfortable option. Don't go do a side visit. घरेलू से तो you have to drive all the way 30 minutes far away, you have to stay with them for an hour, what if they don't buy the property, then you start to think either ways client ऐसे भी serious नहीं था. See, so now if you put your mind more than 3 seconds into it, now you're finding all the negative aspects in it. ये भी खराब है, ये भी negative है, ये भी हो सकता है, वो भी हो सकता है. You're not thinking, let me just go. It's my job to do a site visit. Taking a home or not, it's their job. I'm nobody to judge that. So if you ever want to make a decision, say it out loud, give yourself 3 seconds. Do I want this or not? Is this aligning with what I want for my future? If the answer is yes, in 3 seconds, step up, get up, do it. If you won't, your mind will find ways to not make you do that with all the negative explanations possible. So that's the 3-second rule. Make a decision. If you're ever confused, 3 seconds, think what you want to do about it. And in those 3 seconds, if you want to do it, just get up and start doing it. Because if you won't, you'll find reasons not to do it. Now, we've spoken about breathing and pausing. काफी बार आपने देखा होगा in this entire session, I have taken pauses as long as I remember. I've taken pauses of as long as 20 seconds at times. And I don't feel a certain way for it because that's how, अगर आपको कुछ भी किसी भी client को important, always remember, if you want to say something very important, take a pause before you say something very important, right? So it's a very, and after that you've said the most important thing, How the brain works is basically जब आप किसी client को ऐसा कुछ बता रहे हो, take a step back, pause for a second. So now they'll think, why did this person stop speaking? And then then speak about your important topic. Then take a pause, so they'll remember it. That's how it is. So pausing is very essential when you're communicating with somebody. So breathing and pausing. And then I think we are reaching to finally the end of this presentation, which I'm very happy about because we have had a great conversation today. So I have a few recommendations for books for anybody who would want to know about personality development and communication. I love how Sashank has a way to always suggest books to our agents because that's how you learn the most. So, the best books I have for you, five of them, which I will also be sharing with you on WhatsApp, and the presentation will also be shared with you on WhatsApp, is How to Win Friends and Influence People, is by Dale Carnegie. The second is The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey. The Charisma Myth, Olivia Fox. Exactly What to Say, Phil M. Jones. And fifth is Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. All these books will teach you understand how human psychology works, how influencing works, how personal relationships work, how effective communication works, most importantly how time management and power balance works. So in case you want to read a book depending on this topic, this is my recommendation to you. So, with that, give me one sec. Let me just skim through the presentation one more time. Okay, fine. So, we're in the last slide. And we have an action plan for you. Awesome. So, I have an action plan that I need my agents to follow if possible. Deepji ne unka ek already select kar liya hai, so I'm very happy with that. But we need to set daily communication goals. एक दिन में be it with whoever you want, sit with them, clearly communicate the way you want, and ensure that you're following what you wanted. So you want to keep your conversation precise. You want to keep your conversation limited to 5 bullet points. You want to keep your conversations in brevity and clarity. You want to keep your conversations professional. So 10 मिनट किसी से बात करो जिसमें आप वो चारों पांचों चीजें कर रहे हो. Do it over and over again until you're confident into doing that. And once you're confident into doing that, start applying that into your professional life. So client से भी उस तरह से बात करो. Second, identify at least one area for improvement every week. So if you may have an ego issue, maybe try working on that one week. If you have an issue with anxiousness, try exercises that will help you not be anxious. If you have a problem with public speaking, communicate with somebody or just in front of a mirror. That's something I do a lot. Looks very psychotic, trust me. But if you ever are scared of communicating in public, or you want to revise something in public, you have a keynote and to do in front of public, but you just don't know how to do it, revise it in front of a mirror because that's how you get comfortable with it, and that's how you know how you're supposed to perform in front of a client. So whenever you go to do a site visit and you don't know how to do a site visit, do it at home in front of a mirror. And it looks psychotic, trust me, but it helps. So do a site visit at home. Maybe this is what the area is, this is what the carpet area is, this is how this, the person wants to sell this house, and ye unka aisa a payment plan hai. So how do you feel about it? Do it at home first. Now you're comfortable doing it. Then do it with the client, because client के सामने जब आप इतनी stable तरीके से और शांत तरीके से करेंगे तो उनको confidence आए that this person is very comfortable with what he's selling, so he knows what he's selling and I can trust him with what he's selling. So another is one area for improvement you have to find every single week, identify that, work with that, engage in networking groups and connect with people. that you want to network with. So agar ho sake to, this is a ho sake to situation. It's not entirely that you have to do it mandatorily, but engage in networking groups. Go into koi bhi agar laga hai aapke aaspas, there's a seminar for real estate or something, just go there, network with people, because that's how you grow your professional communication. And read and apply instances or insights from today's session. So, teacher ne kar liya hai. I need every one of you, if possible, please apply this in your life. I need you, the time that I invested of mine, an hour and 15 minutes into this session, I need all of you to respect the time that I invested in this meeting. So आप इस मीटिंग से क्या लेके जाएंगे? You're gonna read a book. It could be any book. ये मेरा फोर्स नहीं है कि मैंने जो 5 बुक बोली वही आप रीड करो. It's a good book. I've read those 5 books. They are great. If you want to read those books, I can give you a recommendation. But koi bhi book, just read it. It's gonna enhance your verbiage. It's gonna enhance your communication. It's gonna enhance the ways you think. It's gonna give you the knowledge you don't already have. It's gonna make you more confident with the knowledge that you're going to gain from it. So read a book. Find one area of improvement in your life and work on it every single week. So that's not a daily task, but that's a weekly task. And communicate with people on a daily basis in the way you want to see yourself in the next 5 years. Bullet points बना लीजिए उसके कि मैं चाहती हूँ कि मैं 5 साल बाद इस तरह से, this is how I want to communicate with people. Speak in that manner today for at least 5 minutes for anybody with anybody, and do that as a daily practice. Networking groups, if possible, वो आप चाहो तो कर सकते हो. And my last advice before I open the floor for any Q&A is find an accountability partner. So इसमें कैसा होता है, unless you find, if anybody has heard this phrase, I'm not sure अगर किसी ने ये सुना है नहीं सुना है, but an accountability partner is basically a person जिसके, like a gym person. Has anybody thought about that? So आप gym membership लेते हो 6 महीने की. January 1st, everybody takes a gym membership of a year and then nobody does it. ठीक है, हम जाते हैं जनवरी में, हम जाते हैं फरवरी में, मार्च तक में सब खत्म. Everybody is done. यार who's gonna go? मेरा टाइम मैच नहीं हो रहा है, मेरा साइट विजिट बढ़ गया है, मेरा I'm already in shape, मेरा ये हो गया है, वो हो गया है. So basically 2 ही महीने का डिसिप्लिन रहा हमें, तीसरे महीने से वी आर इनडिसिप्लिन्ड. बट बिकॉज वी आर ह्यूमंस एंड वी डोंट वांट टू एक्सेप्ट दैट वी आर इनडिसिप्लिन्ड, तो हम उसको काम पे डाल देते हैं. ठीक है, सो इन केस यू डोंट वांट टू फॉल इनटू दैट ट्रैप एंड यू स्टिल वांट टू बी डिसिप्लिन्ड इनफ बट यू आर नॉट केपेबल, व्हिच इज कंप्लीटली फाइन. You're not capable of being that disciplined by yourself in the very start, find an accountability partner. So find a partner that you can do the same thing on an everyday basis. Communication के लिए एक बंदा ढूंढ लो. Find an accountability partner. It could be your husband, it could be your wife, it could be your children, it could be your friend, it could be anybody. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, could be anybody. But just find a person जिसके साथ आप अपनी practices on an everyday basis कर सको, तो आप पे वो प्रेशर रहे कि यार अगर मैंने आज जिम नहीं किया ना तो ये कि क्यों नहीं किया. So it's better for me to just do the gym. At least you'll be consistent over the year that you took the membership off, and you're going to be disciplined through that. So I need you all. My only request is, if you respect my time even a little bit, and for this entire an hour and 15-minute session that we did, if you respect my time even a little bit, in पांचों में takeaways that I gave, at least one, ठीक है, daily communication with a partner, find an accountability partner, read a book, network with people, or what was the fifth I gave you? Give me one sec. I gave you, find the most important, find one improvement area in your life every single week, right? So that is where we conclude this session. I'm very fortunate enough to be able to be your trainer for this session. And I'd love to know if any one of you have any questions that I could answer. If not, we can conclude the session. And I'd love to know your thoughts. Shashank said, I have 4 out of 5, Nikki. What do you mean, Sashank? What did you mean with that? When did you say? But I'd like to open the floor for any Q&A you guys might have now. And with that, I'd like to wrap the session, and I'd love to know how you felt about the session. Please put your comments or your feedback or your constructive. I would love to learn. That's what I know about myself. See, I told you I never lose. I never lose. I always win. So if there's anything you feel like I could have improved in personal life, you could either DM me on WhatsApp, you could put it in the chat box if you want to share your insights on the training, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you want to see more trainings from eXp Realty India on any other topics, please put it in the chat box so I could receive your feedback. And until we do that, I open the floor for Q&A. Please feel free to drop your questions. Do we have any questions, team?
Pankaj Sharma.
Hi, Pankaj ji, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much. It was a wonderful presentation, and communication is one thing which is most ignored, because whatever we have picked up right from the beginning, so we keep on working that way. And there were a lot of good insights which were given, and we'll try to improve upon it. So there's no questions as such. It was just good insights. So it was a appreciation for that.
Thank you, Pankaj. It's a lot coming from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Do we have any questions, team? We can wrap the session at 11:19. So,
Nalini, this is a great presentation and really insightful, and all key areas that we need to be addressed with respect to time, because personality cannot build in a day, definitely. And one thing I means later on you can share, and how to find the area of improvement means for a weekly working. Is there any methodology, or means in what way we can implement, and later on you should address, or if you can clear any reference?
Anupam ji, I'll tell you something that's very honest, पर काफी humans को ना ये accept नहीं करना होता है. तो जब आपको अब ways of improvement आपको जानना है ना, if you're hurt by anything in this world, that's the thing you need to work on. That's it. So let's say अगर कोई आपको आके से बोलता है कि यार आपको ध्यान देना चाहिए था ना इसमें, and then you're hurt by it, that's the thing you need to work on. You shouldn't be hurt by anything in this world. So if there's anything that's hurting you, if there's anything that you feel is negative, that's the thing we need to work on. और वो बहुत हार्ड होता है. You're completely correct with the fact कि एक दिन में तो कुछ नहीं होता. It took me 4 years to be here. It took me 4 years. तो टाइम तो डेफिनेटली लगता है, पर अपना एक प्रॉब्लम है कि एज ह्यूमंस हम क्या करते हैं, अगर हम स्मार्ट गोल सेट नहीं करते ना सर, तो हम फिर उस पर कभी काम नहीं करते. इट्स अ ह्यूमन, दैट्स व्हाट आई हैव मेजर्ड इन. इट्स अ ह्यूमन प्रॉब्लम. अगर आप खुद को टाइम बाउंड नहीं करते ना, तो आप उस पर कभी काम नहीं करेंगे. यू विल फाइंड रीजंस टू नॉट टू वर्क ऑन इट. तो टाइम बाउंड कर दीजिए कि हर हफ्ते ऐसी चीज तो ढूंढनी है जिससे मुझे बुरा लगता है. कुछ तो ऐसा होगा. Until you become like a monk that you don't feel bad about anything, and that's your supreme. You'll understand. You'll realize it by yourself.
Okay.
But you'll hard to learn in the start, और वो weekly ही हो सकता है. Every Friday, just sit with your family. Let's start with your family. The best is ask the people who know you the most. इतना बुरा लगता है Anupam ji, itna when I asked my mom for the first time, I did this with my mom, this exercise with my mom. It was very hard for me. I sat with my mom and I asked her, is there anything that you're not proud of me? And my mom is so honest. You don't take feedbacks positively, Nikki. मतलब तू चाहिए, पर तेरे को मैं बता दूंगी ना कि तेरे में ये खामी है, तो तुझे बुरा लग जाता है. Like you're not willing to. And I realized that if I feel bad about it, that's the thing I need to work on. Which means I need to learn to take feedbacks in a way that makes me a better person, rather than being offensive or defensive about it. So weekly एक चीज ऐसे ढूंढ लो and start with your family. Just in case you have children, in case you have wife, you have a mom, you have a dad, you have anybody, just sit with them, people who know you the most. And then ask them. And एक ना एक चीज तो वो दे ही देंगे, और ऐसा कुछ तो होगा जिससे आपको बुरा लगेगा, और बुरा लग रहा है, then that's the thing you need to work on.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I did that and I felt very bad. I was defensive right away. I'm like, how dare you say this to me? But then I was like, yeah, I think that's what I wanted. I wanted them to
Mhm.
tell me what I'm bad at. So yeah, but we'll catch this over. I mean, if I want to become the richest person in planet Earth, I need to be able to be open enough to accept everything in this world, and it starts with my family. So
Yes, yes.
yes, that's the answer.
बचपन में एक पढ़ा था हिंदी में, निंदक नीरे राखिए आंगन फुटी चबाए, बिन पानी साबुन बिना निर्मल करे सुभाए. बताइए ये आपके पास
You're saying something, and I was not been able to, render.
आपके पास में आपका जो साथ में क्रिटिसिज्म बता सके कि हाँ आप कहाँ रॉन्ग कर रहे हो या क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट करना है, तो
Yeah.
आपका मन जो है वैसे साफ हो जाएगा. थैंक यू नाइस
वो
लर्निंग.
डॉक्टर अनुभव देखन में जो दिल अपना खोजिया बुरा ना मिलिया मुझसे कोई. That happens. You have to assess yourself. खुद को पहले
Right,
assess करो, दूसरों को बाद में assess करना. Just listen. We start
Thank
with
you.
ourselves, and then we go to others. Yes. Any other questions, team? If we have not any more questions, we can conclude this. I am so fortunate to be able to wrap this program with this training. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for everyone who has attended this session. I remember there were 20, 21 people. Now we're wrapping it up. So many of them have left out. But I'm so happy and I'm so thankful for everyone who invested their time into this. It's a morning 10 a.m. on a Friday, Valentine's Day. So I appreciate everyone who invested their each second into being with me on this meeting. So thank you so much.